Vintage Deluxe is a local store that brings nostalgia to the Permian Basin. No matter what you're looking for, this is a place where you're definitely going to find something. Take a blast to the past with me as we visit this one-of-a-kind store.
Front door open.
You can bring your whole family, even the pickiest person who says they have everything. They'll come to the shop and they will not have everything.
Vintage Deluxe first opened in stores in 2014 as a place for Odessans to travel back in time through nostalgic artifacts. April Shelton started working at the store as her first job straight out of high school. In 2019, the store was on the brink of going out of business before Justin V., a first-time customer, fell in love with the place and bought the store as long as April would manage it. Ever since April took over, there have been numerous vendors far and wide who have helped contribute to the everyday items you see while walking throughout the store.
One of our vendors, he quit his job completely and he does this full-time. He has one of the largest spots in the shop. And he's just a local man finding local signage. He likes a lot of porcelain signs and memorabilia of Odessa.
Those aren't the only things you can find throughout the rooms at Vintage Deluxe.
Records, stereo equipment, furniture, oddities, collectibles, cards, and nostalgia.
Nostalgia is the common theme that you will find at Vintage Deluxe. Whether you're young and looking for a new hobby to get into, or maybe the years have passed and you're looking to get back into that something that brings out your inner child.
A lot of the vintage toys that we have, a lot of people come and buy, mostly grown men that come in and buy the toys, and they say that their grandma bought them that first toy, you know, like a first G.I. Joe toy. They clearly remember waking up on Christmas morning, opening that gift, and it was from their grandma. Grandma's passed away, they don't have the toy anymore, but they come here and they're able to still buy it and still play with it like they were a kid back then.
That's what makes a place like Vintage Deluxe special. It's a place that provides items that act as a gateway to the past.
One of my top favorite albums, Led Zeppelin 3. This right here will spin. This is a sealed album. This album blew my speakers in my car twice. So this is a OHS 1948 yearbook, and it is super cool because I guess the sponsors of the yearbook, right, had their ads in the back of it, and with them they had their addresses. And of course now, hardly any of them are there anymore. And I thought it would be really cool to go to these addresses and take a now and what's in here picture.
The future is unclear for Vintage Deluxe, but the past and present have told us one thing. People find joy in nostalgia. And no matter what your niche is, Vintage Deluxe provides that nostalgia to the Permian Basin.
That's what we all come here for, is to find something that makes us happy. And usually everyone leaves with something.
And Vintage Deluxe is open 7 days a week, and to learn more about them, visit their Facebook or Instagram, or you can call them at 432-664-5305.